So we got an email from a lady. She says, my husband contradicts everything that I say. My name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. You too can write in. Just go to themarriagefoundation.org and look for it. Up on the top, there's a tab for Ask a Counselor, and someone will get back to you. It's a free service. I founded the Marriage Foundation. I'm Paul Friedman, and I'm going to help you with this. So you should also subscribe to this channel. The reason why this channel is so important is because the approach we have to marriage is so different. There is no basis in Western psychology whatsoever. We use universal principles. It's positive. It's about making your marriage amazing, giving you the ability to expect happiness, expect love. Well, if your husband is contradicting you all the time, you're not feeling that love. So let me get into this with you so you can have some understanding. Because in this case, as in many cases, as in every case, you can't change another person. It's really hard enough to change yourself. So when you said I do to your husband, you are saying I do love you and accept that you have these flaws. And by extension, I'm going to work around them. Because, and here's where it's so valuable, because I want our marriage to be about love. I want our connection with each other to be above the mundane stuff that happens in normal interactions. I accept that you're not perfect. I get it. I'm not perfect either. But I'm going to love you, not in spite of your flaws, but regardless of your flaws. Big difference. I'm not going to be concerned with your flaws. Sure, I'm going to hear them. Sure, my mind is going to make me think that this is the end of the world, that if he doesn't change, we're never going to be happy. That's what minds do. And there's a long story behind that. And you can learn about that by reading one of my books or taking the course for women. But the point of it is, remember why you got married. You got married to be happier every single day of your lives. You got married to experience unconditional love. And in marriage, it's a closed bubble. There are only two of you in there. You either get to be soulmates, which is what you are. You are a soul, he's a soul, or cellmates. When you start picking on each other for your stuff. Now look, he's not contradicting everything that you say. But what happens is your mind is making it blown out of proportion. Your mind doesn't want you to be happy. Let me put it that way. Why? Here's how it works. You have a body. You have a mind. Those are your possessions. You're a soul. The body, being biological, is comprised of trillions of cells. Every single one of those cells is governed by the drive to survive. You learned about this in school, but you didn't learn how it impacts us. And so, because of this drive to survive, it tells the mind, watch out for this, watch out for that. It becomes sensitive. It becomes hyper aware of anything that may disrupt your life. It doesn't tell you that you have free will and you can ignore all of that stuff. It doesn't tell you that. It wants you on the defensive. And so what's really going on isn't so much that your husband is contradicting everything that you say, even if he is. What's really going on, what's causing you the suffering, the pain, the discomfort, is the mind telling you it's not okay. Personally, it doesn't bother me at all when people contradict me. I listen, I hear them out, I evaluate what they say. I decide whether it's warranted, what they've said, whether I can apply or not. And then I move on. I don't take it personally from anyone because I have trained my mind, which we are supposed to do with our minds. We're not taught this growing up. It would be amazing if we were, but we are individually obligated to train our minds to be responsive to the commands of us, the soul, not our bodies, because that's where the problems are. I hope this makes sense to you. You got to dive a little deeper in this. Leave a comment, by the way. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. And by all means, join me again. Thank you and take care.